This is Chris. Hopefully everyone is having an awesome day and welcome to my 1000 subscriber special. I mean our 1000 subscriber special because my brother Jonathan counts and he's currently back there and that's why I forgot he existed.
Hey!
But anyway, I am really grateful that you guys allowed me to reach this goal. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys, and I finally was able to apply for monetization and everything. So thanks to you guys, now this can actually be a career. Although I might not make that much, but I don't know. I'm just waiting to get approved. So I just have to wait for my special form that I have to submit in Google AdSense, and then I have to wait for monetization here. And basically, yes, we can make money by doing this, and also probably upgrade my PC so I can make better videos. Also, I'm going to put this at the beginning of the video, but if you were waiting for a mod review, I have a mod review ready to be recorded after I record this. Anyway, here we have the upgraded Phoenix base. So this is what I've been working on for a few months, and you may notice that there's only one building, which is that airship over there. That's going to be covered at the end, and I'm pretty excited to show it off because it is huge in there. And also, there's another building off in the distance, but we're too far to actually go to it, and I guess that I'll just put my render distance a little bit lower just so I won't lag out of existence. And here we go. So I'm first gonna cover the smaller things, then we're gonna cover the bigger things. So first off, I've redone the ground a little bit outside the Phoenix space, and there's a few other minor things. So here we have a stairwell leading up to that area. So that is now the observation deck. Also, yeah, I kind of forgot about this. So this is just gonna be me realizing the things that I'm forgetting to show. So here we have a map of the Phoenix base, and it is pretty thin. So I basically made it so it's not that thick. And here it is. So this looks amazing, doesn't it? And this is the other thing that I'm gonna show you guys. And if that looks like an eye to you, it's basically an eye. So I'm just gonna leave that, and let's go to the new observation deck. And also, sorry if I'm speaking a little bit too loud, I'm kind of excited. So here we have the testing room and observation safe room. Okay, I didn't even read the sign that I made. And there it is. So it's just up there, and that's why you see that giant bulk up here. But anyway, you can just climb through here, just look out the window near the stairwell, and you can go in here, which is the testing chamber. I mean, the safe room and testing chamber. You know what? This is just the observation room. I'm not gonna get too complicated on that. Wait, apparently Horsican made some sort of machine. You know what? I don't have time to actually talk to him. Well, I think we might have a few minutes, but here we have our computer screen, our mouse pad made of gold for some reason, and a button to activate the experiments and everything. And just two lanterns to light up the area. It's actually quite cozy in here, and there's no blind spot like in the other one. Well, a little bit of a blind spot, but not that much. So I just talked to Dr. Horsican, and apparently he's not ready to talk right now, and I don't blame him. He seems to be working on something, so I'm just gonna leave him alone at it. And now let's see what other things. So I remember that I actually redid a few things. Yeah, I actually made it so this area up here is now closed, so the villagers can't actually jump off. And I've deleted every single escape route, so there we go. We cannot get out of here, so that means they're never gonna escape this house. Oh, that is actually pretty cruel. I just realized how cruel that is. I also managed to redo this area right here. It was kind of wonky, so I fixed it and I put this above. I don't know if I already showed that off last. You know what? I'm not even sure if I've shown that off. Anyway, we're just gonna go over here. And here we have the upgraded village. So first off, the church is not upgraded, but it has orange things. So, I mean, orange ceiling, which matches the theme of this village. And I also do a few minor modifications. So here there is, I called this the villager death pit because every single time that I would load this up, it would be filled with villagers trying to escape, and I made an escape route so that won't happen again. I also redid this flower bed, but the biggest change right here is basically just this. So here we have a bamboo garden. This actually looks quite nice, although I could have done a better job. If I only had enough space, I could probably try to make a lagoon, but it still might have looked ugly because I'm not good at building. You know what? I don't have to beat myself up over it so much because it actually doesn't matter. I think I am decently good at building, and also the few modifications on the roof and stuff because it looked kind of weird. Now, this is where the villagers are gonna start accumulating, and I just noticed this. So this castle has finally been completed, and there's even a pathway leading up to it. It's actually quite nice once it's actually nighttime. So I'm gonna make it nighttime in a bit, and we're just gonna go into the castle. So the castle has been completely redone. There is absolutely no cracks, nothing in here. And also, this is now a cedarwood. I don't know what to call it. Yes, it's a cedarwood, and nothing is cracked, mossy, or anything. And also, I don't know if okay, I didn't mess that area up. So anyway, here we have a few newer areas. So this is the library in here, and there's actually a librarian working in here. I was actually impressed by him working here. And then there's a seating area up here, and you can also just look down into library, although not that efficient because of the fences. But anyway, I'm just gonna keep going up. And I did do this weird thing. This is a glitch with the fences and World Edit. Yes, World Edit. World Edit did this. And also the rooms are fixed up. And this area up here, the guarding area, is not completely fixed. So it doesn't look like everything is collapsing actually, because everything used to look like it was gonna fall apart at any moment. And here we have the other rooms, and we're gonna keep going down. So I replaced that area, and this area now has glitched furnaces. Actually, they're not glitched, they're commanded. Glitched and commanded are different things. And here we have the passageway. Oh geez, okay, I've been doing a bad job at this, but this is just so cozy in here. I really like what I just did, and I should stop bragging. This is the abandoned room because I guess I actually wasn't in charge of this, so I guess that whoever tried to do this went the lazy route and did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I wish someone could have done something. And the final room. So here we have where the librarian has been sleeping the past few days. And please ignore. Wait. Oh, dang. I didn't notice this area. Okay, so I guess that I'll have to go off camera and fix this and redo the chunk deletion around the Phoenix base. This is the most annoying thing and I also forgot the carpet here. Alright, so ignore my horrible place that I've just made, and let's just go to the newer things. So I'm first gonna go over the observatory, then that thing is saved for last. This thing is awesome. Oh, stop bragging, bro. It's not cool for me to brag about my own builds because well, I spent a few months on it, so I don't blame myself. So it seems like it kind of light. So here are the other few minor things. So this is now lava down there. So it looks like it's has some cool glowing effect. And inside the windmill, inside the wind turbine, it's not dark anymore. So if you go in here, it's not now currently not dark in the areas over here. So it looks much more bright in here. And I don't think monsters are gonna spawn here anymore. And ignore this, this doesn't matter. So it doesn't actually need light, especially since it's basically a crankshaft. Now I'm gonna use the elytra to go to the other part of the Phoenix base. So this is the observatory, and I don't know why I put it so far away. Oh yeah, it was mostly because of the location. I didn't want it to have any mountains in the way, so I decided to put it over here in the desert, where it's completely flat. And there's the laser that calibrates it. I don't know why it's on at this time. It shouldn't be on at this time. It should only be on at night. Now let's just go down here. And, oh, okay, you know what? I think I'm being louder. And I've noticed the louder I am, the squeaker my voice gets. And that is horrible. I don't know why it happened. But anyway, here we have the nameless observatory. So I don't have a name for it, but I guess that's the Phoenix Base Observatory. And I used the template, so I'm gonna link it down in the description below if I remember. The website I used to actually have the template, so you can just build around, but you have to keep looking at the template on the website because it actually doesn't place in the world. But I think I've done enough touring of it from the outside, so let's just go inside. So I'm gonna show you what's in here. So here we have the telescope, obviously. This is the most important part, and it actually has legs. Wait, I don't know why I don't know why you have to mention that it has legs. Obviously it does have legs, or else it might collapse Anyway, let's just go up here onto this platform. I kind of made a platform for no reason. There's just a platform under here. Anyway, let's just climb it up here. And here, we're gonna go into this room. This is the room where you actually study things. Yes, that is really descriptive. Anyway, yes, this is a galaxy I just got on Google. I don't think it will copyright strike me or anything. I mean, I don't think it'll get me a copyright claim. But who knows, even if it's pixelated, well, the further you go, the less pixelated it looks. And here we have our really expensive mouse pads again. I don't know why I keep using such expensive mouse pads. Completely made of gold. I mean, isn't it that track mouse? I don't know what it's called. Okay, you know what? I don't use that. Oh, Jonathan, do you know what that thing on the laptop is?
What thing?
The mouse thing.
Mouse thing. I don't know what that is.
Okay, no one knows what it is. Alright, so, yeah, I guess that my brother has a laptop and he has no idea what it is either. And here we are at the top of the observatory. So here it says danger because there's obviously no guardrail. You can just do this and fall off. Imagine something in real life like this. You're like, hey, don't step here. You're gonna fall off to your death. That might be the most dangerous observatory ever, and even more dangerous if a telescope can freaking crush you. Like literally, I just noticed that would crush you if it's pointed this way. Yes, it'll definitely squash your head. Or make you just crouch down. I guess if you crouch down, you're gonna survive it. And the laser just goes off to the distance up there and never to be seen again. It just goes off into space. That's freaking powerful enough to be illuminated during the daytime. Anyway, now it's time for the actual event of this 1000 subscriber special. So we're gonna go into the airship. And also, I want to show off something that I've invented that usually works out better in survival, and it's the zero block takeoff. So yeah, I've learned how to take off with an elytra without actually having to jump off a block. So actually, this is the only way I've found to actually get onto the airship. I think it shouldn't be parked that high, but I think it's better that's parked up there and not on the ground because that would take so much freaking space. Anyway, let me just take off without jumping off a block. So I jumped off only one block, and hopefully let's land in survival without crashing at full speed and killing ourselves. So okay, you know what, I'm going back into creative. So I don't know why I just did that. I really didn't actually need to do this. So we finally made it onto the airship, and I think I should have done a better close-up of it. So I'm just gonna go around it so you guys can have a better view of the Phoenix Space airship. Okay, you know what? The Phoenix ship. Yeah, I think the Phoenix airship. And I actually took inspiration from Angry Stickman. I was originally gonna try to have this exact same design, but instead I went for some sort of hybrid of the Tri-Carrier from, okay, you know what? It's somewhere in Avengers. It's actually everywhere, so I guess that I don't have to say that part. But I think I've done enough touring, so let's just go inside. So first, we're gonna go, obviously, into the cockpit. So we're just gonna go over here, and let's go over here. And here we are. This is where we actually drive the ship. And you can actually sit down. Hello, there we go. You can actually sit down. This is amazing. Also, this is from actually a command that someone put up on the internet. I think his name is Command Geek. The link was broken, so I actually recreated the entire frickin' command just for this. This is how hard I've worked on this. And here is a map of the Phoenix Space airship. So this is just basically a status map. There's nothing going on. There's no terrain around it. It's just the airship there. And I forgot a few minor things, so I think I was gonna put an actual map of the current location. But you know what? There's things that I don't have time to actually remember. Plus, I was actually going at full speed trying to get this finished before 1,000 subscribers. I kind of knew that you guys would allow me to reach this goal. Anyway, this place is actually going to be used for mod reviews, so it's almost as big as the battle arena. That's how big this carrier bay is. So inside this carrier bay, there is the drone called Felipe. Yes, This is Felipe the drone, and I think he's off. Yes, he's completely off, so I don't think he's gonna respond, and I don't think he actually has the ability to actually respond. And here it has its tiny propellers, so these tiny propellers are what makes this actually fly. And I trust me, it actually does fly. Even if it looks like these pathetic motors shouldn't make it lift off. Yes, poor Felipe. I'm making fun of him. And this can also supposedly drop down, and I haven't actually tried it. I think it can go down. Wait, there's no button to do it, so I guess it's gonna stay closed forever unless I remember to actually do something about it. Also, I think this has become the Phoenix Space logo for some reason. Although I think it should be more like reds and blues, but this has officially become the logo. It's everywhere in the Phoenix Space now. Now the upper floors are actually more exciting. So here's the propeller. So I tried to make it as propeller-ish as possible, and this should hold up the weight of the Phoenix Space. And also, I'm sorry, I'm usually not this awkward. It's just because I'm really tired today. I don't know why I did this subscriber special, but I wanted to make a video for you guys. That I need to actually have some dedication. You know what? I think I might be over dedicating. Anyway, this is also the main place here. It's the actual testing room. So I actually put the testing room. This is actually a smaller version of the testing room. So everything is actually squashed down a bit. It's actually really squashed down. And also, since we're in the air, it's better to actually have a window up here. The window is actually going to protect us from rain, and that is basically just the exhaust, just in case we blow up something hazardous in here. I don't think we should be blowing up something hazardous in here. And also, yeah, I forgot that this is kind of a forest. Although Jonathan has a really good point. This tree could fall into the engine and just set the engine on fire. Now birds are not the only problem. Actual trees falling into the engine is a problem. Even worse if it has a nest in it. Oh no, that I just went really dark. And here is the Phoenix airship greenhouse. So the greenhouse is exactly the same greenhouse that you see down there. Actually, you don't see it down there because I haven't actually went over there. So it's the exact same copy. So I'm not gonna really show it off that much because it's really not new. But what's completely new is the Phoenix Space airship house mansion. Okay, it's actually a house. It's trying to be a replica of the Phoenix Space mansion over there, but in a smaller form, and it actually looks cozier. I kind of like this design better than the more modern design. It just looks so cozy to live in here. And you could also just sit down out here and just enjoy the view of the place, or enjoy the view while you're flying, although you can't actually see much. Maybe I should put a screen right here that tells you where you are. Oh geez, okay, you left many ideas out, but it was because I kind of drove myself insane doing this for a really long time. Anyway, let's go in here. So we have everything we need. So in here we have the enchantment room, and it's fully complete, so you can do your full enchantment. That is pretty awesome. Although I don't know if it needs it on this side, but I guess that this is enough to actually get max enchantments. Here we have the storage area, which a bunch of chests that we can store stuff in. So I haven't actually labeled these because there's actually much less chests than in the original Phoenix Space, but it actually works out, so you have enough for everything. And here's some cutting board thing. This is kind of for working with other items and stuff. Here's a crafting table. Here's a blast furnace that leads outside so it won't intoxicate us. We have an anvil, we have a smithing table, we have a grindstone, and we also have a blade saw over here. Actually, okay, it's called the stone cutter. Please don't kill me over that. I should know this already. And here are some barrels to store stuff. And here you can actually put things taken to Phoenix Space, so diamonds and stuff, but I haven't gotten to that since. I'm not really using this, but we'll probably pack it up once it's time to leave the Phoenix Space. And here we have the refrigerator, so yay, cooked items and also raw items. So, oh wait, okay, yeah, they're both raw. I don't know why I missed that point, that they're all raw. So yeah, those are refrigerators. This is like the countertop. This is the smoker. The smoker actually releases smoke every once in a while. And I don't know why I made it so it can be on all day, but who cares? And here is the sink to wash things. Oh yeah, I remember I did do all of this. And then I used to slash kill command. Oh yeah, I remember why there's nothing here. Why did I use that kill command? That was literally the stupidest thing I've ever done. Now let's go into the elevator to go into bedrooms. And this is actually the greatest window I've ever made. I've never made such a great window, although this is an eyesore. I didn't know what to do with the enchantment thing, but I just put it over there. And here we have our bedroom. So this is my bed. This is Jonathan's bed. It is also themed like Mario and Luigi, and we kind of resemble Mario and Luigi in real life. I'm short and older, and Jonathan is younger and taller. This is actually horrifying. I don't know. I don't know why I just made a reference of two real life brothers to Mario brothers. We can't actually jump or anything, so don't expect us to hit a mystery block or something in the air. You know what? This is getting out of hand. I'm getting more and more tired, so let's just finish it off by going into the restroom. So here we have the toilets where you can just walk down and do your stuff. Here we have the barrel where you can store towels and stuff. And this is also the towel rack. And here we have our sink to wash our hands. Oh, dang! The kill command, too! This was supposed to have water. Imagine that this had water in it. Yes, I did a horrible job. I don't know why you used that slash kill command. I'm just getting so angry over this. I shouldn't have done this. And here's the tub. And here's the shower with the drain under it. And you could probably just close it a little bit so no one can see your underside. And I don't expect anyone to try to climb down the ladder when they need the restroom. I think it'll be better to elytra down instead. But don't worry, guys. I'm gonna actually fix everything that I said I was gonna fix this video. I'll have to actually rewatch and fix everything that was broken in this special. And I don't want to actually delete the special anymore. And I don't want to actually redo this because it just feels more genuine to do it once than to do it twice and actually try to be more professional about it. I usually try to be more professional in things like my mod reviews and stuff, but in this case, just being natural, like in my gameplay, in my let's plays and stuff, it's just better when it comes to this. And also, yeah, I am being myself in the mod reviews, but I'm being more professional than here. So I decided to add this in the video because I couldn't live with myself knowing that I didn't show the complete thing. And also, yeah, I kind of added more than what was supposed to be here originally. So here's an axe to work with stuff here near the crafting table. Here's the grindstone. Why am I even talking about the grindstone? So the stone cutter actually has some stone here. So it can look like I just cut some stone, and yeah, I did cut some stone. Here are some of the expensive items. So iron is down here because it's easier to grab. And diamond and gold are up there because they're not used as much. And here we have our cooking spoon, our stew, and that was made over here. And then we have our dish so we can wash it, and there's no storage space, so I guess that you just need to store it on the frame. And I finished the restroom, so the restroom now actually has some water in the toilet. So yes, now you can actually properly use this toilet if you wanted to. And here we have our sink that I just replaced with white so it can look like it has no water in it. Because why? Why would a freaking sink have water in it just laying there without why would you fill the sink? If you leave your sink filled with water, you're a maniac. I'm just kidding. You're not a maniac. You can do whatever you want with your sink. And here we have the bin. So this was supposed to be the bin, and I didn't realize that. And yes, even though I'm not British, I say bin because it just sounds nicer instead of the restroom trash can. And here we have some paper so you can finish your business once you're done on the toilet. And here we have a towel so you can just dry off your hands after washing your hands. If you don't wash your hands after leaving the restroom, I am really disappointed in you. Oh, so yes, nighttime view. So this is how it looks like during nighttime. It actually looks pretty good, although I don't know how to make it look better at nighttime. And here we have the path that I was telling you guys earlier that I was actually gonna show during the night. So here it is. This is how it looks like during the night. And now let's go to the observatory. I knew that I was gonna forget something, so I actually redid this outside area so it can be completely sealed, or I might have done that already. You know what, I do remember doing this, so I kind of redid it so it can be a different design. And that is pretty much it for this area. So now let's move on and let's fly to the observatory like I was talking about. So here we have arrived at the observatory at night, and it is pretty well lit, so mobs don't spawn in around it, but mobs might still spawn in around it. And yes, this looks much brighter during nighttime. Actually, it should look brighter during the daytime, but it just looks a little bit different. Now I'll pass you on to Past Me, but I'm just gonna end it here because yeah, I'm tired, as I said, and I guess that I showed everything off. There's nothing else to show off. And yeah, as I say that, I'm gonna notice that there's something else to show off. Yeah, like the path over there in the village, it doesn't really matter. And let's end this video with actual the higher render distance. There we go. So anyway, as I was saying, thank you for allowing me to reach this goal. I never imagined to make it to 1K. So hopefully we can make it to 2K or above and beyond that. But I don't think I'm gonna actually reach any insane amount of subscribers because I'm awkward. I have a squeaky voice. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I might describe, but I hope for the best. I know you guys will probably make me proud. But anyway, don't forget to burn that subscribe button and hit that notification bell if you happen to be enjoying my videos. Let's try to get to 10 likes on this 1000 subscriber special. And hopefully you guys have an awesome day or night. And see you all later. Bye, Jonathan. Join. Bye. Okay, count of 3. We're gonna do it again. 1, 2, 3.
Bye.
Bye.